Hey, what's going on, everyone? We're going to be going over a quick tip to help you with your back squats. If you are new to CrossFit, just do CrossFit for a general fitness program, or if you compete at any level, you need to fix your back squat. And this is one thing that people don't talk about and don't focus on, because this will help with your clean and jerks, your snatches, overall general leg strength, as well as the ability just to apply force, which is really important if you want to get into CrossFit and kind of progress upwards in the CrossFit scale of greatness. All right, so we're going to talk about not just staying tight in your core, not just how your weight is in your feet. Most people talk about where their knees go, being deliberate and lowering yourself into that squat. We're going to be talking about upper back tightness. So we see a lot of people when they get tired squatting, or when the weight gets really heavy, this happens. They go down and we see this action happen. Their weight shifts to their toes, and they either miss, or now they have a very toesy squat, which is dangerous because it puts way more load on their lower back as well as through our knees. So we want to talk about creating a solid shelf where our upper back is tight enough, where we're moving as one solid piece from hip to collarbone. We don't want this to be moving while we squat. So we see a lot of people put their hands on the bar and they make it comfortable. By comfortable, I mean loose. And then we'll see people do this with their elbows. The problem with that is, if this is loose, so is your back. And if the elbows come forward, your upper back can round as well. My shoulders come forward, and that's not a solid base. Now, some of you who learned how to squat from Rippetoe, he might say elbows up. Personally, I find that kind of messes up people more. It drops their chest a lot more than we want it to do it. So what I want to see people do is bring their hands in as close as they can, depending on that shoulder mobility. Hands should still be outside the elbow. We don't want to be inside of it, still be outside of it. Pull our elbows in as close as we can, and then we're going to pull our elbows forward. It's going to create a lot of tension. Now, if you have really tight shoulders, take your time with this, because it will put a little bit more strain through them, and I don't want you to get hurt, all right? So if you guys that have really hard time getting your hands overhead, dip position, internal, external rotation, take your time, play around this a little bit with light weight before you do it. So we're going to go through it step by step. So first thing, just like always, for me personally, I go about thumb's length off. I'm going to step under that bar, fill my belly with air, get tight, brace my stomach, squeeze my butt. I'm going to stand tall. And right now, everything's loose. What I'm going to do is think about bending that bar on my back, so I'm pulling my elbows in, and then I bring them forward a little bit. And this is really tight on my upper back now. So again, pull the elbows in. You're going to notice that your scapula gets pulled together as well. That helps create that shelf on your traps. Elbows forward a little bit, and that creates a real solid shelf to squat from. If you think about it, this bar is resting on your upper back, so if that's the first thing you're losing tension in, that's the first part that's going to go, and it's not going to allow you to add more weight or continue doing those reps. All right, try it out, practice with just the bar, and then go up slowly. Don't just jump into your 1 rep max with this. If you have any comments or questions, please comment below, let us know. Subscribe. If you want to see something else about back squats, post that as well. All right, hope it works for you.